Good morning. Welcome to session 3 of the 2025 Apollo Projects New Zealand National Championships here in the National Aquatics Centre in Auckland. A great first day of racing yesterday. Saw multiple World Aquatics qualifying times, World Junior qualifying times and World Para qualification times as well. So some really great swimming. Today in session 3 we move on to the 100 freestyle. We'll have the women and the men there with Cameron Gray and Carter Swift both swimming 48 seconds in the lead-offs for their relays last night. So they'll be looking for that time of 48.34 for that qualification standard this morning. And the women, we're going to see Chelsea Edwards versus Erica Fairweather lining up this morning to see how they position into the final tonight. We'll then move on to the 200 freestyle for multi-class, both women and men's in that category. Then the 200 backstroke, we're going to have the male and females. We'll have Olympian Kane follows, striving for his time in the which is 1:58.07, so a really challenging time, but we'll back him all the way there, Kane fellows. We'll then move on to the 100 butterfly for the multi-class, and lastly this morning will be the 50 breaststroke for the male and female. We'll see Monique Wazowski in that 50 breaststroke. For the females, obviously now the 50s becoming, all the 50s becoming an Olympic event at the next Olympic Games, so it's exciting to see the start of that cycle. So let's enjoy the morning and all the best to the athletes.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back to session 3. Let's welcome to the pool deck our technical officials. Our technical officials for the morning, our referee for the male, Jackie Forsyth. Our referee for the females, Gavin Iron. Our starter for the males, Alan Hale. Starter for the females, Joe Russell. And our technical director, Diane Farmer. We'll head to a little ad break before we get underway with our racing. And we're back for the first of our events for session 3, event 11, the women's 100 metre freestyle. We will have 7 heats. The first heat this morning in lane 3 will have Tessa Field from the mighty Levin Swimming Club. In lane 4, Catherine Sonnerson from Pirate Swim Team, and Bree Middleton from the Triton Swimming Club in lane 5. Bree Middleton taking out that heat, 101.06. That's looks like a little PB in the program for her. So a great start to our morning for our female athletes. Heat 2. In lane 1, Isabella Davrin, Mount Maunganui Swimming. 2, Freya Hingston, United Swimming Club. 3, Millie Skidmore, Trojan Swim Club. 4, Emma Bindau, Icebreaker Aquatics. 5, Imogen White, Oteki Titans. 6, Zaniqua Pratt Smith, Mount Maunganui. 7, Anna McLaren, Trojan Swim Club. And 8, Abigail Samuels, Kiwi. Freya Hingston taking out that heat in 60.45. Another good improvement for her, backing up after last night in her 400 individual medley. We move on to heat 3. Lane 1, Brooke Swan, Nelson South Swim Club. 2, Maya Kane Townley, Nelson South Swim Club. 3, Indiana Riley, Hamilton Aquatics. 4, Neve Tasika, Ngātai Tuatia Atararika Swimming. 5, Kaiser Busini, North Shore Swimming. 6, Alex McIntosh, United Swimming Club. 7, Lucy Abbott, Swim Zone Racing. 8, Marina Nadello, Ngātai Tuatia Atararika Swimming. We have a disqualification. Neve Tasker, the first female this morning to go under that 60-second barrier. Strong swim from her this morning. Great finish on the wall there for a 59.14. Next up will be heat 4. Lane 1, Jasmine Lyles, Phoenix Aquatics. 2, Anaya Maritz, North Shore Swimming. 3, Zoe Crawford, Coast Swimming Club. 4, Kayla Knight, United Swimming Club. 5, Maddie Horton, Jazzy Swim Club. 6, Alex Campion, United Swimming Club. 7, Teotili Vido, Tahiti. 8, Haimaru Riti Bonard, Tahiti. Great to have 100 freestyle starting off our session 3 with a little bit of speed this morning. Zoe Crawford leading this one in heat 4. And she touches in 59.75 this morning. Strong through the first 50 and then holding on to that first place for the touch there, Zoe Crawford from the Coast Swimming Club. Next up is the first of our circle seeded heats, heat 5. Lane 1, Chloe Peters, Hamilton Aquatics. 2, Maya Laban, Howick Pakaranga. 3, Holly Neville, Phoenix Aquatics. 4, Zoe Pedersen, Coast Swimming Club. 5, Alyssa Lawson, Hamilton Aquatics. 6, Eva Allen, Club 37. 7, Alyssa Tapper, St. Peter's Swimming Club. 8, Neve Longmire, Australia. Zoe Pedersen in lane 4 has already qualified for the World Junior Championships later on the year in this event, so she'll be looking to push that time again this morning. 56.31 is that standard that she wants to keep trying to meet every time she races. Looks like she's having a great race again this morning. Zoe Pedersen, 55.39. That's well under that qualification standard for the World Juniors. Really strong race there by Zoe this morning. I think she's just outside that 18-year-old New Zealand age group record, so a solid heat swim. But that'll be great to watch her try and strive for that one this evening. Next up, heat 6. Lane 1, Kiri Yamagami, Club 37. 2, Brooke Miles, Ngātai Tuatia Atararika Swimming. 3, Summer Osborne, North Shore Swimming. 4, Chelsea Edwards, North Shore Swimming. 5, Amelia Bray, North Shore Swimming. 7, Stacey Morgan, Triton Swim Club. 8, Esme Patterson, Neptune Swim Club. We have our 50-metre freestyle national champion in this heat this morning. She's gone out a little bit faster than Zoe Pedersen did in the previous heat, 26.75. She'll be hunting that time, 54.25. Be interesting to see how she pushes along in this second 50 now. Amelia Bray's having a great swim in lane 5 as well. But it looks to be Chelsea Edwards coming through in this last 10 metres, holding on for that lead in a time of 55.65. She'll take out our second to last heat. These skills will be applying some tactics, whether they're going for that times in the morning or the time this evening. Strong finish there by Chelsea. Next up is our last heat, heat 7. Lane 1, Mad Dog Kid, Coast Swimming Club. 2, Brooke Bennett, Jazzy Swim Club. 3, Laura Quilter, Coast Swimming Club. 4, Erica Fairweather, North Shore Swimming Club. 5, Milana Tapper, St. Peter's Swimming. 6, Ray Kwan, Club 37. 8, Holly McDonald, Hamilton Aquatics. Great to see Laura Quilter back racing. 2014 Commonwealth Games athlete. Up next to Erica Fairweather. So great to see these two battling each other this morning. Looks like a really good controlled race by Erica. She wants to bring it always home that little bit stronger, I'm sure. Looks to be Erica taking on that lead in this last 10 metres. And it is Erica Fairweather, 55.75. Milana Tapper coming through for second in 55.97. Doing what needs to be done this morning, these ladies, to make sure they're in that A final tonight. Have a crack at that national title. There's those final results. Milana Tapper in second, Laura Quilter third. That'll be a great final this evening. We move on now to event 12, the men's 100-metre freestyle. We will have 8 heats. Lane 2, Luke Jackson, North Shore Swimming. 3, Clayton Fell, Mount Eden Swimming. 4, Cornet Dinah, St. Paul Swimming. 5, Case Glenmeyer, Coast Swimming Club. 6, Gabrielle Lupia, Phoenix Aquatics. Good little battle coming along here in this first heat of the men's. Case Glenmeyer, the 14-year-old, probably racing at his first national championships. That's great to see some young guys stepping up into this open category. And he's having a great swim there in lane 5, but it is Cornet Dinah, 54.91, sorry. According to the program, some great swims by these young men. Couple of personal bests there. Well done. Next up, Heat 2. Lane 1, Thomas Kokoro Frost, Otaki Titans. 2, Sanaru Hiwa, Roscoe Swim Club. 3, Everett Williams, Matamata Swim Club. 4, Charlie Overend, Viking Swim Club. 5, Sean O'Connor Close, Pirate Swim Team. 6, Miles Julian, Matamata Swim Club. 7, Alex Sanford, Coast Swimming Club. And 8, Sam Lee, Club 37. Sean O'Connor Close looks to be taken out. Oh, what a touch there. Charlie Overend. Great finish on the wall by the young fella. 54.76. I thought lane 5 had it, but Charlie came through right on that touch. Shows how important our skills are. Next up behind the blocks will be heat 3. Lane 1, Yifeng Zhang, Howard Pakaranga. 2, Hamish Inwood, Triton Swim Club. 3, Zachary Alexander, Ngātai Tuatia Atararika Swimming. 4, Henry Williams, North Shore Swimming. 5, Iona Tana Bakasefo Pirate Swim Team. 6, William Delamere, Coast Swim Club. 7, Mun Jaeger, Viking Swim Club. 8, William Leroy, Club 37. Looks to me like we have a bit of an outside smoker in this heat. William Leroy, the visitor from Club 37, taking out this heat. 52.80. That looks like a great improvement. 3 seconds according to this program. Led from start to finish, William Leroy. I don't know how old that time was that he's worked off there, but that's great to see. Strong finish there. Coming up next, heat 4. Lane 1, Joel Viren, Wharanui Swim Club. 2, Daniel Creating, Roscoe Swim Club. 3, Lachlan O'Connor, Matamata Swim Club. 4, Tom Gold, Neptune Swim Club. 5, Jonathan Swanepoel, Coast Swimming Club. 6, Mackenzie Parker, Australia. 7, Jack Love, Blenheim Swimming Club. And lane 8, Alexander Willis, Icebreaker Aquatics. Really close across this heat. We had Jonathan Swanepoel from the Coast Swim Club lead that one out in lane 5. And it looks to be Jonathan holding on here for the win at the end of this 100-metre freestyle heat in a time of 52.87. Time in the program, 53.64, so that's a great little PB for the 17-year-old. Interesting to see, remember how we stack up the 17, 18-year-old age group heading for their age group finals this evening as well. Next up, heat 5. Lane 1, Joshua Carroll, Kiwi West Aquatics. 2, Rolof Stoitzer, Netherlands. 3, Fraser Walker, United Swimming Club. 4, Rui Hugh, Roscoe Swim Club. 5, Dominic Faulkner, Mount Maunganui Swimming. 6, Manaya Teriru Taire Tahiti. 7, Isaac Gear, Mount Eden Swimming. 8, Neo Ulrich, St. Paul Swimming. It looks like the Dutchman roll off in lane 2, leading out this one. He trains with the Coast Swim Club. Seems to be holding on through this last 15 metres, but some attacks coming from the middle of the pool. But it is Rolof Stoitzer, 52.33, taking out our fifth heat. We head into heat 6, the first of our circle-seated heats. One, Lan Hamlin O, Coast Swimming Club. 2, Fergus Eddy, Coast Swimming Club. 3, Kevin Zhang, Roskell Swim Club. 4, Zach Dell, Club 37. 5, Harrison Clowens, Club 37. 6, Igor Rozanov, Coast Swimming Club. 7, Liam Curling, Coast Swimming Club. And 8, Brandon Holder, Phoenix Aquatics. Our 53 national champion leading off this 100 metre in a 24:07. Our world junior champs qualification swimmer from the 53 yesterday, Igor Rozanov. He's making his way up into that second position as well. These boys aiming for some of those qualification standards. And that is a qualification standard for the World Junior Champs, Igor Rozanov. The time of 50.92 is what he had to get there, and he's gone 50.7. So that's a great swim from the 17-year-old this morning in Heat 6. We'll wait for that official timing, but that seems like he's got that World Junior classification. And there it is, 50.78 by Igor, taking out second place and a World Junior time. Congratulations. Next up, Heat 7. Lane 1, Luke O'Connor, Pukekohe Swimming Club. 2, Blake Elliott, Pukekohe Swimming Club. 3, Cale Twist, Kiwi. 4, Carter Swift, Club 37. 5, Jack Hendy, Club 37. 6, Kihar Desobres, Tahiti. 7, Orlando Hardy, Hamilton Aquatics. 8, Niall Rue, Tahiti. Carter Swift leading through this heat, 24.35. Well, it's good to see where these boys are at in the morning swims. These are the ones that count when you get to the World Aquatics Champs as well. We're learning to swim fast in the mornings. 50.31 there for Carter Swift. Jack Hendy, 51.02. And Cale Twist, 51.26. Carter Swift here getting 48 in that lead-off last night for his relay team, so we know he's got more than that for tonight's final. There's our official results. Next up is our last heat, Heat 8. Lane 1, Brendan Visser, Coast Swim Club. 2, Ollie Ludden, Jazzy Swim Club. 3, William Seymour, Nelson South Swim Club. 4, Cameron Gray, Coast Swimming Club. 5, Hugo Rathod, Jazzy Swim Club. 6, Ryan Peck, Club 37. 7, McAllister Clark, North Shore Swimming. 8, Noah Island Spicer, Otaki Titans Swim Club. Looks to me like he's smoothed out a little bit in the second 50, so Probably aiming for that time tonight, but good to see where he's at. Make sure he gets in that grey lane for the final this evening. And he touches in 50.9. Really backed off there in that second 50. But takes out that last heat. We have a disqualification. Event 12, heat 5. There's our official results. Cameron Gray, Coast Swimming Club, 50.9. That'll be interesting to see where all those guys place in tonight's final. Next up, we move on to event 106, the women's 200 freestyle multi-class. We have one heat. In lane 1, Charlotte Rosen, Whanganui Swim Club. 2, Millie Long, Selwyn Swim Club. 3, Amber Proudfoot, Aquagym Swim Club. 4, Camelia Witt, Denmark. 5, Brooke Anderson, Viking Swim Club. 6, Mackenzie Drag, Aquagym Swim Club. 7, Melissa Donahue, Hamilton Aquatics. Great to see a visitor here from Denmark in our multi-class event this morning. Camelia Witt, she's leading away this one. Her classification is the S9. Leading for the New Zealanders is Millie Long. She's in our S10 category from the Selwyn Club down in Canterbury. These athletes will be striving for personal bests and or national records. In lane 7, Melissa Donahue, her NZ record is 3:27.41. Camelia Witt taking out the women's multi-class heat in a 2:41.11. Millie Long from the Selwyn Club holding on to that first place position at this stage for the Kiwis. But a strong finish here by Amber Proudfoot. 3:14.5 for both those athletes. Looks like some little PBs going on there for Amber, so that was a great swim from her. Charlotte Rosen finishing out there. Some great swim there by our multi-class females this morning in their 200 freestyle. Great to have a visitor here from Denmark. Up next will be event 107, the male 200 meter freestyle multi-class. We will have 2 heats. Lane 2, Joel Watkins, Pukekohe Swim Club. 3, Lucas Robbins, Otaki Titan Swimming Club. 4, James Hayden, Club 37. 5, Rawiri Tristram Brown, Otaki Titan Swim Club. 6, Ian Chen, St. Paul's Swimming Club. And 7, Joseph Blake, Hamilton Aquatics. A great little battle in our first heat of this men's multi-class 200 freestyle. Ian Chen, Joel Watkins, James Hayden. Joel and Ian, both of the S19. James Hayden of the S14 class. So some really good racing by these young men. The S19 New Zealand record held by Finn Russ in 2:13.15. He'll be in the next heat as well, so some great battles going on in our S19 this morning. But at this stage, Ian Chen taking the lead in that third lap. Will be Ian Chen, 2:13.92, just outside that New Zealand record for the S19. 2:18 for Joel Watkins, 2:18 for James Hayden. Great to see some battles going on in our multi-class races. Rawiri Tristram Brown of the S6 class from the Otaki Club. 25 metres to go for that young man. Lucas Robbins, 2:52.73. Rawiri, 3:14.30. Time in the program is a short course time, so I wonder if that's a long course PB. Let's hope so. And finishing off, Joseph Blake, 3:28.4. That was heat one of our men's multi-class. Some great performances there. Next up is our second heat. Lane 2, Finn Russ, Owen Swim Club. 3, Jonty Howland, Dannyburg Swimming Club. 4, David Beck, Club 37. 5, Bailey Conlon, Swim Rotorua. 6, Benjamin Gould, Ashburton Swim Team. And 7, Tate Pashon, Club 37. Finn Russ taking out this 200-metre freestyle nice and strong with a 29-second first 50. He'll be aiming to beat his New Zealand record, 2:13.15. Ian Chet in that last heat was close to that, so Finn will be wanting to put down a great performance this morning. Threw in a 1:03.80. Strong start from Finn. In second place, we have Tate Pashon. Then David Beck and Bailey Conlon having a battle of the S14 category. Turning at the 100-metre mark is the 14-year-old Jonty Howland from the Dannyburg Swim Club. He's in the S6 category. His time in the program, 3:27.88. He's gone through in 1:40, so he'll be looking to try and back that up again in this second 100. Finn Russ with 20 metres to swim now. A strong finish there by Finn Russ, 2:15.36. He's taken out the second heat. Then David Beck winning the little battle there of the S14 this morning, 2:22.31 over Bailey Conlon, 2:22.51. So that'll be a great little final between those guys tonight. Benjamin Gould in the S10 categories, time in the program, a short course time, 2:45.31. He's coming at a 2:48.4. That looks like a pretty good swim for him. And with 20 metres to swim now, Jonty Howland. 3:27 is his time in the program. Let's see if he can get under that one without the clops running. We're waiting to see. Oh, and he's had a great swim there in that second 100 metres with a 3:22.09 for Jonty. So a great swim from him this morning. And we'll wait for those official results to come through. And there they are, Finn Russ, 2:15.3, Tate Pashon, 2:26.28. And we'll be right back after a short ad break.
You know your best can always be better. When you're always prepared to give it your all, you must flow like water, but be fueled by fire. You eliminate doubt and replace it with focus. If there's a boundary, you're pushing it. Even when you know fast is your only speed, you know that's never enough. Power Skin Primo, the first race suit with Hyperforce fabric. First is better than fast.
Welcome back to the 2025 Apollo Projects National Swim Champs Session 3. Up next in our program, Event 13, the women's 200-metre backstroke. We will have 5 heats. Heat 1, behind the blocks. In lane 2, Audrey Neal, Coast Swimming Club. 3, Violet Carter, Icebreaker Aquatics. 4, Hayley Wyatt, Coast Swim Club. 5, Penny Smith, Aquagym Swim Club. 6, Elsie Brown, Coast Swim Club. 7, Chloe Gladwin, Whakatane Swimming Club. This first heat of the women's 200 backstroke, we have Hayley Wyatt from the Coast Swim Club having a great swim here in lane 4. Over in lane 7, Chloe Gladwin. She's of our S19 category. It looks like after completing this event without hopefully a DQ, she'll be taking on that national record for that event. So that's great to see for her. But it is going to be Hayley Wyatt winning this first heat of the women's 200 back, 2:29.97. That looks like a great little 2-second PB there for the young woman, the 14-year-old. That looks like it was worth getting out of school for. And in lane 7 there, Chloe Gladwin, 2:07.33. Could be potentially the first time long course in S19 has completed that event, looking at our record category. So that will be a new New Zealand record for Chloe Gladwin in that event. It was Hayley Wyatt, 2:29 with that 2-second personal best. Next up will be Heat 2. Lane 1, Layla McDowell, Viking Swim Club. 2, Sylvie Gardner, Northwave Swim Club. 3, Evie Skidmore, Trojan Swim Club. 4, Emma Bendow, Icebreaker Aquatics. 5, Maya Kane Townley, Nelson South Swim Club. 6, Anna McLaren, Trojan Swim Club. 7, Piper Rogers, Tawa Swimming Club. And 8, Vivavini Shaw, Jazzy Swim Club. Good little battle here in Heat 2 of the women's 200 backstroke. Looks like lane 3, Evie Skidmore coming through for the finish. No, lane 5, Maya Kane Townley. She takes that one out in 2:30.16. Some good little battles in these early heats now as we head in towards our circle-seated heats. Starting with Heat 3. Lane 1, Riley McBride, Whanganui Swim Club. 2, Ariella Riley, Hamilton Aquatics. 3, Zalika Pratt-Smith, Coast Swim Club. 4, Isabel Gibson, Club 37. 5, Tess Winneray, North Shore Swimming. 6, Zoe Enor, Hiratonga Sun Devils. 7, Amy McGirvin, Phoenix Aquatics. 8, Paige Stringer, Hamilton Aquatics. The World Aquatics standard, the A time for this event, 2:11.08. Our New Zealand Open record, 2:09.13, held by Melissa Ingram back from 2009, the Supersuit era. That one will be a tough one to beat for our athletes, but we've got to keep pushing towards it. Izzy Gibson turns in 1:05.84 through that first 100 metre. Tess Winneray in that second place position there, 1:06.50. And the IMA's Zalika Pratt-Smith / Breaststroke working her way through in third position. Tess Winneray taking over the lead now in this first of our circle-seated heats. She looks to be having a great swim. Her entry time in this program, 2:15.40. Oh, yeah.
Okay, she's just
Tess Winneray, 2:17.50. She'll take out that first heat, set herself up for hopefully a position in that A final this evening. We move on to our circle-seated heat, heat 4. Lane 1, Zanti Miller, United Swim Club. 2, Danielle Asiata, Howick Pakuranga. 3, Breeze Van Veldhuizen, Hiratonga Sun Devils. 4, Georgina McCarthy, Hamilton Aquatics. 5, Hannah Abdu, Whanganui Swim Club. 6, Bridie Quayle, Whanganui Swim Club. 7, Holly Stanford, Trojan Swim Club. 8, Annabelle Grenfell, Nelson South Swim Club. Georgina McCarthy leading this fourth heat, 1:05.45. Strong performance in that 400 IM last night, our national champion from that event. She looks to be asserting her dominance in the Heat 4. Have to remember our 17 and 18-year-olds striving to make the A final, or that 17 and 18-year-old final this evening, to aim for their national age group title as well. Great body position there by Georgina. She looks to be really nice and smooth through this water. That hip position staying nice and still. Hannah Abdu, the 18-year-old from Whanganui Swim Club, coming through for that second place position. But it is Georgina McCarthy, 2:15.83. Hannah Abdu, 2:19.55. And Bridie Quayle, 2:20.23. Strong showing there in our fourth heat there by Georgina McCarthy. Up next is our fifth heat and final heat of the women's 200 backstroke. Lane 1, Olivia Bates, North Shore Swim Club. 2, Jade Lyles, Phoenix Aquatics. 3, Emily Kearns, Australia. 4, Jessie Welsh, Club 37. 5, Amber George, Coast Swimming Club. 6, Savannah Eve Martin, Coast Swimming Club. 7, Annabelle Scott, Swim Tibaru. 8, Kate McLaren, Trojan Swim Club. Jessie Welsh leading through this 100-metre mark from the Club 37 team. In second place, Amber George. She has a qualification standard in the 50-metre backstroke for the World Aquatics Champs in Singapore, so be looking for a strong performance to set up her week in this 200 backstroke. Savannah Eve Martin, she's a national record holder in the 50 backstroke for her age group as well, so some great backstrokers in this heat. Jessie Welsh holding on to that first position through in a 1:41.51 with 50 metres to swim. Jessie Welsh takes out the fifth heat, 2:16.73. Amber George, 2:17.10. And Emily Kearns from Australia taking out that third position, 2:20.10. It's going to be some tight racing tonight in that final. Also with our 17, 18-year-olds heading for their national title as well. There's going to be some good racing in that female 200 backstroke. There's that final result of our fifth heats, 2:16.73. As we continue through our program this morning, event 14, the male 200-metre backstroke. We will have 6 heats. In lane 3, our S19 competitor, Lance Dusto, Central Hawke's Bay Swimming. 4, Rion Ustuzin, United Swimming Club. 5, Eli Adams, Tawa Swim Club. Leading our first heat here, Rion from the United Swimming Club, the 17-year-old. He'll be pushing to try and make that age group final this evening. He comes into the wall, 2:13.82. According to this program, that's a huge 6-second PB, so I'm sure he'll be happy with that swim. In lane 5, Eli Adams, 2:28.21. And in 3, our S19 competitor, Lance Dusto. He'll be aiming for his national record. 2:44.59 is the time that he needs to beat. He's just outside that in 2:46.97. He looks pretty still happy with that one. So a good start to our men's 200-metre backstroke here. We continue on now with Heat 2. Lane 2, Toby Hewitson, North Shore Swimming. 3, Alexander Cobble Ocean, St. Paul Swimming. 4, Luca Graham, Viking Swim Club. 5, Matteo Barflay, Tahiti. 6, Finlay McNabb, Blenheim Swimming Club. Leading our second heat is Matteo, our visitor from Tahiti. He looks to be having a good swim there in lane 5. And he will take out the second heat, 2:14.49. Looks like a good little PB for the Tahitian swimmer. We head on to our third heat. Lane 1, Sam Rowe, Icebreaker Aquatics. 2, Charlie Overend, Viking Swim Club. 3, Liam Woods, St. Paul's Swimming Club. 4, Yifan Zhang, Howick Pakaranga. 5, Lucas Percival, Central Hawke's Bay Swimming. 6, Ryan Hewitson, North Shore Swimming. 7, Dom Fadapuri, North Shore Swimming Club. 8, Hosea Joyce, St. Paul's Swimming. Yifan Zhang from the Howick Pakaranga Club leading out that first 100 metres. Liam Woods looks to be coming through in this third 50 though. Which out of these boys can bring their legs in that little bit more in the second 100? Who's still got some underwater skill off this third to fourth 50? Not too bad there by those young lads. Charlie Overend, he had a great finish earlier in the 100 freestyle, so we know he's really good at finishing off his races already this morning. Looking to back that up with this 200-metre backstroke. And it is Charlie Overend, 2:13.17. Taking out our third heats. Heat 4 up next, first of our circle-seated heats. Lane 1, Yinok Zhang, Phoenix Aquatics. 2, Tyson Lynch, Viking Swim Club. 3, Joshua Carroll, Kiwi West Aquatics. 4, Cooper Morley, North Shore Swimming. 5, Samuel Poaching, North Shore Swimming. 6, Ethan Stocks, Roskill Swimming Club. 7, Ethan Cone, Jazzy Swim Club. 8, Harrison James, Viking Swim Club. Samuel Poaching from the North Shore Club leading this first circle-seated heat of the male 200-metre backstroke. Looks to be putting down a solid performance in his heat swim. Let's see his skills through this turn, third to fourth 50. We know Cooper Morley's got great underwater from all of his races. Trains over in the US of A with his college, so the yardage always helps. But Samuel Poaching, 25 metres to swim of this 200-metre backstroke, setting himself up for a good one this morning. And then into the final for this evening. And it is Samuel Poaching, 2:05.02. Harrison James, 2:10.92 in second place out in lane 8. It's a good swim from the 17-year-old. Next up will be Heat 5, second of our circle-seated heats. Lane 1, Liam Rees, Kiwi. 2, Hans Half, North Wave Swim Club. 3, Daniel Williams, Swim Zone Racing. 4, Sam Brown, Coast Swimming Club. 5, Ariel Macharahondo, Swim Rotorua. 6, Mitch Ellis, Liz Van Willie Aquatics. 7, John Quirk, North Shore Swimming Club. And 8, Hunter Lloyd, Romati Swimming Club. We have a disqualification event. Sam Brown leading through that first 100 metres, 59.99. Our 400 IM winner from our first final session last night, Ariel Macharahondo. Our World Junior qualification for this event is 2:04.40, so could be targeting that one this morning. Utilising this heat swim to once again keep working on his skills. Got to come home in a 32.02. Be good to see where he's at. Sam Brown leading still in this second to last heat. (2:03.38) for Sam Brown and 2:04.04. Which means Ariel Macharahondo has qualified for another event for the World Junior Swimming Championships later on this year. Well done to that young man. Be interesting to see which events he does pick. He's going to end up look like doing most of them. Really strong finish there. Great to nip under that time. Up next, our last heats of the men's 200 backstroke, Heat 6. Lane 1, Vincent Downs Honey, Club 37. 2, Tiro Ora Paki, North Wave Swim Club. 3, Alessandro Esposito, Nata Tuatia Tararika Swimming. 4, Kane Follows, Neptune Swim Club. 5, Blake Faliafa, North Shore Swim Club. 6, Brandon Holder, Phoenix Aquatics. 7, Alfie Witherston Harvey, Kiwi. 8, Callum Lockhart, Viking Swim Club. Kane follows through in 57.96, aiming for the qualification standard 158.07 to attend the World Aquatics Champs in Singapore. Mixing training with full-time teaching now. Kane follows, so it's great to see him still racing after last year's Paris Olympics. 129.28 through the 150 mark. Still looks like he's got his full beard, so whether he's waiting for that little bit extra power that comes from the shave down this evening, but 25 metres to go for the Neptune athletes. Solid performance this morning from Kane, 159.79. Blake Faliafa in second, 204.92. And the young man from the North Wave Club, 207.00, might make his way into that A final. And that is a new New Zealand age group record for Tapaki from North Wave Swimming Club. 14 years old. Great swim by the young fella. We move on now to our next event of the morning. Event 108, the 100 butterfly for women's multi-class. We have one heat. In lane 2, Amy Van Aert, Pukekohe Swim Club. 3, Charlotte Murphy, Aquagym Swimming Club. 4, Lily Fox Mason, Whanganui Swim Club. 5, Riley Sayer, Matamata Swim Club. 6, Chloe Gladwin, Whakatane Swim Club. Lily Fox Mason leading this 100-metre butterfly from the Whanganui Club, S10 category. with a 1:18.08. Chloe Gladwin, 1:22.01. Riley Sayer, 1:35.41. And with Amy Van Aert in the S18 category, looks like a new national record. We'll wait for that confirmation from the official results. Well done to Amy from the Pukekohe Swim Club. And there it is, a 1:59.16, breaking that 2-minute barrier and breaking her S18 New Zealand record. Well done, Amy. Next up, event 109, 100-meter butterfly for men, multi-class, one heat. In lane 3, Joel Watkins, Pukekohe Swimming Club. 4, Asher Smith Franklin, North Shore Swimming Club. 5, David Beck, Club 37. Asher Smith Franklin leading out this 100-meter butterfly multi-class event S14 category in a 28.17. The qualifying time, 58.56 for this 19-year-old from the North Shore Swimming Club. He's having a great race in the middle of the pool here. He comes in, Asher Smith Franklin, 59.90. That's a New Zealand record for Asher Smith Franklin in the S14 category, breaking that minute long course for the first time. In lane 3, Joel Watkins, 1:13.02, and David Beck, 1:14.93. We'll wait for those official results. But it looks to be a New Zealand record for the North Shore swimmer, Asher Smith Franklin. A great morning for him. There we have it. Sub 60 long course for the first time. A great little achievement there. We'll now head into a short break before we finish off with the last events of the morning, the 50-meter breaststrokes. Welcome back, and thanks to our sponsors to help run this event for our swimmers. Next up is event 15, the women's 50-meter breaststroke. We have 3 heats. Heat 1 behind the block. Lane 1, Harriet Park. 2, Kate Hurley. 3, Anaya Moritz. 4, Chanel Huang. 5, Alex McIntosh. 6, Paige Franklin. 7, India Vaughan. .33.65, taking out that first heat in the 50-metre breaststroke. We'll wait for those official results to come through. Next up in the 50 breaststroke, heat 2. One, Ava Neems. 2, Abby Davidson. 3, Meg McLaughlin. 4, Zalika Pratt-Smith. 5, Jasmine Lyle. 6, Jessica Cochran. 7, Maya Kettle. 8, Zaniqua Pratt-Smith. Zalika Pratt-Smith from the Coast Swimming Club leading through the second heat of the 50 breaststroke, 32.76. Her finishing time there. Strong performance. Not long after doing the 200 backstroke, so that's great to see. She's mixing it up still, working through all those strokes for the IM. Next up, our third and final heats, 50 breaststroke. One, Kerry Lovett. 2, Maya Adams. 3, Grace Jeremson. 4, Monique Wierzowski. 5, Melissa Cowan. 6, Charlotte Cole. 7, Sophie Molnar. 8, Ella Henley. Monique Wierzowski, our national open record holder. Her time 30.38. The time for the World Aquatics 30.75. Let's see what she can do this morning. 31.60. Strong performance this morning from the 17-year-old from the North Shore Club. Really powerful rating in that last 10 metres to break away from the rest of the athletes in her heats. She'll take that first position into the A final this evening. 31.60. Melissa Cowan, 33.62 in second place. Next up, our last event for the morning, event 16, 50 breaststroke for the men. 5 heats. Three, Luke Karina, Mount Eden Swimming. 4, Lucas Percival, Central Hawke's Bay Swimming. 5, Taka Sugiyama, Kiwi. There's the official results there. Taka Sugiyama taking out Heat 1. Heat 2. Lane 2, Mackenzie Parker. 3, Fergus Charlton. 4, Zach Pask. 5, Caleb Yin. 6, Manaya Terirutai. 7, Sam McAllister. Caleb Yin took out that second heat there from the Mount Eden Swimming Club, the 15-year-old. Time of 31:47. Looks like to be a little PB for the young man. We move on now to the first of our circle seated, Heat 3 of the men's 50 breaststroke. One, Ionatana Bakasefo. 2, Nicholas Cowan. 3, Sean O'Connor-Close. 4, Benson Lee. 5, Joseph Reiner. 6, Caleb Ludlow. 7, Sosthini Vido. 8, Michael Brady. Joseph Reiner taking out our third heat there, breaking that 30-second barrier. 29.9. There's our official results. Joseph Raya, 29.94. Benson Lee, 30.04. Heat 4. One, Nathan Walker. 2, Rick Zhao. 3, Owen Bow. 4, Caleb Carlisle. 5, Jacob Story. 6, Danny Sun. 7, Elliot McKimney. 8, Ranix Wang. The Cook Islands athlete from Mount Eden, Jacob Story, looks to be leading this 50-metre breaststroke heat, and he takes that out in 28.85. Looks to be a personal best on this program. Caleb Carlisle, the 100 butterfly winner from last night, taking second place in that heat, 29.21. Our last heat of the morning, event 16, 50 breaststroke, heat 5. One, John Park. 2, Riley McGurr. 3, Blake Faliafa. 4, Hara Hughes. 5, Nauru. 6, Dmitry Kuzmenikov. 7, Jonathan Swanepoel. 8, Curtis Shanks. Hunter Hughes taking out that 50 breaststroke, 28.38. Solid swim by Hunter there from the Coast Swimming Club. Blake Faliafra in that last heat, 30.62. Should be a close final this evening between a few of those lads. Thank you to our officials for this morning's session. Please make your way off pool deck, and thank you for your service. We'll be back after this short break for a little review of this morning's events, ready for tonight's finals.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
And we're back. Little recap of this morning's events. We had the 100-metre freestyle first up. We had Zoe Pedersen once again going under the World Junior qualification standard. In that female, that's going to be a close final tonight between her, Erica Fairweather, Chelsea Edwards. That's going to be a great race. And the men's, Igor Razanov, also from the Coast Swim Club, getting under that World Junior time. So that was great to see two of our young stars producing great results in the morning. We then moved on to the 200 freestyle multi-class. We had some great battles in that event across the board. The 200 backstroke was next. That'll be a close final tonight. We had Georgina McCarthy leading through one of her heats, so that'll be good to see her back up after last night's 400 IM. In the male, where Kane follows, he dominated in his heat for that sub 2 minute mark. Looking forward to that shakedown and a lot more speed tonight from him. We then moved into our 100 fly multi-class, where we had two New Zealand records, Asher Smith-Franklin and Amy Van Aert, both breaking their national records in that event. So great to see them stepping up in the morning. Asher Smith-Franklin breaking that sub-minute barrier for the first time long course. And then we finished off this morning with our 50 breaststrokes, where we had Monique Wierzowski leading through that female field, setting herself up for her age group and open final tonight. And lastly, in that last heat, Hunter Hughes will be, I think, leading into that male final this evening. So some great races this morning. We look forward to tonight's session 4 of the Apollo Projects 2025 National Championships. That'll be us from Swimming New Zealand this morning here at the National Aquatics Centre. We'll see you tonight, finals live from 5:50 p.m.